All right, nighttime with Bozzy. We're back. You know, last time I was talking and I said I was just going to talk about what I wanted to talk about. And me and Austin, we're going over some things, having a meeting. Yeah, we have meetings too. You know, it ain't like bank meetings and insurance meetings, but we got meetings, and it's just more just bullshitting and trying to see how we can make something better. And he's like, you know, nighttime with Bozzy mainly is probably going to come with something that happened during that day. And sure enough, something happened today, and that's what I'm going to talk about. It was a golf match. We had a big golf match today, and I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good because Bozzy, a couple of them saw who the bull was today. And in that 35-mile-an-hour wind, playing for something that means something. Let's just put it that way. And that's what we did today. And we played the ball down, and it was 35-mile-an-hour winds, and we were playing for something that meant something. And we're grinding, all right? We're grinding, man. And I'm a grinder. I'm a slow golfer. I know I am, because I grind. And I'm not trying to get done. I'm not trying to hurry up. It's a beautiful day. I'm on the golf course with my boys, and I'm grinding, playing for something that means something. So yes, we're going to take longer, because we got to make decisions. The people behind us, I'll tell you, there was two groups behind us. I think they were all mad because, you know, I know who they are. They know who they are. They're trying to get finished as fast as they can because they're hacking it. The wind's blowing 35 miles an hour. They're playing for $2, something that doesn't mean something to them. They're just out there to kill time because they're retired. And they're trying to get home as quick as they can so they can go back to whatever that is instead of enjoying it out there and, you know, grind it out. Just get up here and whack it and go whack it and go whack it. Grind it. Try to get better. Even the people that aren't that good. I don't care if you shoot 90. Grind it out, man. And that's with everything. Everything we do. Grind it out. So that's where, you know, my topic tonight is on slow play in golf. That a lot of people don't understand unless you have been in that category for a long time of being a slow player, which my slow play comes from grinding. And let me tell you something, when I'm grinding, I'm not, you know, a lot of these guys hitting a lot more greens than I do. But, so I got to get up and down, and I got to make some putts that mean something. So I'll take my time. And there's nothing wrong with that. You got to play within the rules, 100%. But you would have came out there today, we would have been within the rules. We probably might have been put on the clock, but we would have never got a penalty. I take a long time over the ball because I've been through the most mental shit you can ever imagine in golf. I mean, everybody knows. Everybody knows. So it takes me a little time, and it ain't easy, man. When you stand over the golf ball like I do, and that's why I'm not as consistent, but when you stand over the golf ball and you're thinking like that and the pressure builds, okay, pressure, it's a lot harder to execute, and you got to grind that much harder. So, you know, so I know what some of those guys are going through because I've been through it. I made money off of them because I know the ones that are going through it, and I see it. And hey, they're matched up on Sunday when I know that pressure's going to be there, and they always falter most of the time because I know there's something mentally going on in there with them. I mean, I can name a few, but you know, you got Patrick Cantley. I've been saying a guy like him, he struggles with it. And I know Brian Harmon's starting to struggle with it. And let me tell you something. With the hardest part of it, let me tell you the hardest part is you're worried about what other people are saying. And you know that you're taking a long time over the golf ball. But if you block that out, it helps. It helps. And I've been to a lot of sports psychologists. I've read a lot of sports psychologist books and tried a lot. But the main thing of being mentally tough is trying to block out everything else. And who cares if you're taking that long? Whatever. I'm sorry. Don't play with me. I don't care. But we're out there grinding, and I promise you, everybody that played with me had a unbelievable time. Besides, I think they had an unbelievable time besides their pocketbook, but because we cut them up. Bozzy played pretty good today in that 35-mile-an-hour wind. And my partner Z Money, he played good, but let me tell you something about Z Money. Z Money is just so easy to play with. He's positive. You know, he wants to whip your ass. And that's, you know, and he believes he can do it. And that gives you confidence. And I know he's always going to be there. That's like, I like to play partner golf. I like to play partner golf. I don't like playing individual. Now, I used to in college and stuff, but now I like to play partner golf and play by the hole or match play, and they put a pencil to it and put a score. That ain't for me. That ain't for me. But it's still, what we do is still real golf. And it's okay to be slow in areas if you're going through something mentally, or you just takes you that a little bit, but just do everything else faster. And I try to do everything else I try to do fast. Okay, but what really sucks is when I'm in a group and there's other people in the group that are slow too. Z Money grinds his ass off. He takes some time. There's no doubt. And I love it because he cares and he wants it. And you see that in him on every shot. So I know he's grinding. I said it before, you're not gonna find two people that will out-grind me and Z. You're not gonna do it. If Wee Wee would have had that grind, Wee Wee never had to have that grind like us, because he was so good and he was such a good ball striker. You know, he just didn't have to have it as much. Now he's got to find it and grind and not get mad and not complain. You don't ever hear Z Money complain. You don't ever hear him complain. I love that in golf, man. Just like today, he got a little mad today on one little thing, and I knew it wasn't that big of a deal. And I told him what I told him. I said, just don't hit it over there, man. Just don't hit it over there. Hey, you're right. You're right. And I learned that from my boys back home. You know, complain about a bunker, complain about this, and hey, don't hit it over there. You're right. Hit it on the green. And that's what we try to do. So I just thought that was a good topic. And it's something that the golfers, you know, we talk about all the time. And a lot of people, if you're not a slow player, you don't know. And I get it. Some people are out there to play as fast as they can. I get it. Go out there and do it. You get behind a group, just before you start jabbering, think about what they might, you know, hey, I don't know what they're doing or what they're playing for or how important it is. But they're grinding up there, so whatever. Go jump around another hole. If you can let somebody play through, yeah, that's perfect. But if there's a couple groups, you got three or four groups that are backed up, just a little, it's hard to let that one group go through, because then you got to let all of them go through, and then you get out of rhythm, man. And you got to get in a rhythm on a golf course. You got to be able to get in a rhythm and stay focused. It doesn't get much better than being with your boys, playing for something that means something. Beautiful day on a beautiful golf course. So why even hurry? Just have the best time ever and enjoy it. Try to do it at the best ability that you can do it. And that's kind of, where I'm at with that. And I'm just going to add a little bit about Fat Perez. I need y'all to tag him, share it, everything I post about Fat Perez, because it does nothing but help me. It don't cost you nothing. Literally, all you do is press a button, the little airplane, put it in your story, and tag Fat Perez. I think it's at the Fat Perez. And we'll get him. We'll get him, I promise you. He wants golf content. He's big. He's big time. I ain't gonna lie. He's a lot bigger than I thought. He was playing with the Nelk Boys yesterday or 2 days ago. And that's big time. But that was also the Nelk Boys trying to do a golf channel. And they're not any good. They can just do it because they got the money to do it. Nobody wants to watch him hack the golf ball around, man. Nobody wants to watch a bunch of hacks. I mean, they can put some content out there. They can put some funny content, but nobody wants to watch a bunch of hacks. I mean, golfers want to watch good golfers. I mean, there's no doubt. And a lot of these YouTube golfers aren't. I will put my YouTube golf crew up against anybody in the world. Any YouTube golfer in the world that wants some, just come. I've got my team. You bring whoever. YouTube golfer. Okay? YouTube golfer. You bring them. I promise you. And I'm not far off from saying bring anybody. Bring anybody. Because it's a different, playing the golf we play, it's a different league. It's a different league. And it's a different style. And I'm going to have a topic, I'm going to have a podcast talking about the different styles of golf. And because I still want to help young golfers. The ones that, it's a bunch of them that want to be on the PGA Tour. And it's a different mindset, but a lot of us golfers, young golfers, grow up at country clubs where there's a bunch of gambling. And a gambling golfer, it's different than tournament golf. And it can hurt and it can help, but the mentally strong ones know the difference. And there's a few out there that, on tour that can gamble golf. But most of those guys are just built machines that play tournament golf their whole life. And if you want to be on the PGA Tour, I'm a strong believer that's what you got to do. I'm not saying you can't play in a match with somebody that's playing for money and you're just playing. You're just a horse. I think that it puts you in a pressure situation. A good pressure situation. And you got to perform. I don't think but gambling with your own money and stuff like that, I think that hurts you if you're trying to be on the PGA Tour. I'm a strong believer of that, so I'm trying to help. Trying to help those young guys. If you're at the country club and stuff, don't let it consume you if you want to be on the PGA Tour, because it just doesn't go hand in hand. And that's coming from somebody, I promise you, somebody that knows. So, just a good little tip for all the good golfers out there that want to get on the PGA Tour, that are probably anywhere from 13 to senior year of college. Because you could start on the golf course early gambling, because it's just a sport that it's just built into. But the ones that want to really, really pursue it for a career, my advice is don't do it. You just grind and practice and learn how to score every hole and learn how to plot around a golf course. And you can be successful. But also learn how to handle that pressure. And that's where, we've got some buddies, younger buddies, that play with us every now and then, and they're not gambling. They're not gambling, but they know what's going on. And they grind for you, and they're under pressure because they got to perform. And I believe that builds something in you. and you can draw back on it when you're in a tournament in that pressure situation if you want to win. Because winning, I mean, winning's a whole nother level, and you're going to be in some unbelievable pressure situations to win those golf tournaments. And that's a type of pressure. I got more pressure on me playing in an individual tournament in Greenwood, Mississippi, one of the best individual tournaments there is. It's a 3-day stroke play. I could not have $1 bet. And I got more pressure on me in that situation, feeling, than I do playing for a pretty good chunk of money. Because I got to put my score down on every single hole, and I got to come up with that total. And I can't touch the golf ball and play real golf. Real golf. So there's several different levels of golf. And what we did today was real golf. It was just a whole different style. And that's what this YouTube channel, golf channel, is going to be. It's going to show the world a style of golf that they haven't seen on YouTube. On YouTube, you haven't seen it. You're seeing a bunch of just guys out there. They're getting good guests, which we can get some good guests. Hopefully, eventually, we got to grow, man. We got to grow. That's why I need y'all. That's why I need help. I'm asking for help. I ain't ashamed to ask for help. I'm not ashamed to ask for help. I need to share, to like, to subscribe, all that stuff, and just build. And it doesn't cost anything. It's just out of the kindness of your heart. Man, I'll do anything for anybody out of the kindness of my heart. I promise you. I promise you. You ask me to do it. You want me to tag you, do something, I'll do it. I promise you. So, do that. Do that, and we'll build this YouTube golf channel better than all the rest of them. It's going to take consistency. It takes time, man, putting a production together of a golf match. We're trying to figure it out, but it's hard. It's hard. But we'll figure it out. I promise you. We'll figure it out. We're getting the equipment. We got the equipment to do it. Austin's learning something new every single day. And like Lampley said, you know, how y'all making money? How y'all making money? Well, we sell merch. Look at this. It's hoodie right now because it's kind of chilly in the SIP. It's perfect, man. No humidity. You don't get many days like this. So hoodie's perfect. And then sponsorships for these YouTube golf videos. We're gonna get I promise you, on YouTube, I mean on Instagram and stuff like that, I mean we can get 100,000 views. I see it on my insights. So a company out there, when we keep building up on these YouTube videos, hey, some car dealership, some this, y'all got to spend money no matter what. Sponsor one of our golf videos, and shoot, 1 million people might see it. Might. One day they will. But I mean, you never know what video is going to go viral either. You don't know. You just got to keep plugging along, and one of them will hit. But you got to keep putting it out. And then people got to keep, next person hears, next person hears, and boom. Then we got the Boyz Brand, best in the world YouTube golf channel. You already got the best in the world sitting right here. 5'8", 245 pounds. 5'8" is the tallest. 245 is the smallest. I'm the best in the world. Now, Pat Perez, you can try to knock me off the throne. Ed Wall, you're going to try. We just don't know when. We don't know when. But I'm here any day. We're going to do it at Reunion, too. Best golf course in Mississippi. I'm not saying maybe not the layout as probably the best, but manicured and just a good, fun golf course. It's the best in the state. So y'all keep doing that, and I promise you, we'll get this YouTube golf channel, because with my boys, ain't nobody gonna beat us. I promise you. Not no YouTube golfers. None. All right. I hope y'all enjoyed Nighttime with Bozzy. This one's a little longer. Hope you stayed with me. Hope you stayed with me, because I thought it was some good stuff in there, especially for people that like golf. You don't like golf, I feel like you still could listen to it. So, all right, y'all, we always roaring. Don't ever forget that. That's our slogan. I'm out.